You know what's coming up is Oscars. It's coming hard and it's coming fast. That sounded weird. I'm sorry about that. But what this video is, it's my predictions for the Oscars. I take certain categories, I'm like, alright, this actor's gonna win, this movie's gonna win, you know, so on and so forth. But the twist with all this is that this is a competition that me and a certain group of YouTubers have gotten together. We're like, you know what, let's make all our Oscar predictions and let's make this into a full-on brawl. Like really, these guys are getting into it. They're talking mad shit. And I'm over here like, okay, Oscars, cool, competitions, I like those, let's get down to business, guys. I don't care if I win or lose, honestly. And this whole competition was started by a YouTuber by the name of Ramster. If you guys don't know who Ramster is, he's the guy that goes, "What up, YouTube? How you do?" This guy is really awesome, and so is the rest of the participants in this competition. Now, I'll leave a link in the description below for all their channels, because they have their videos up already. I'm kinda late on mine. But the rules to this competition is pretty simple. We broke it down into 12 categories. And you guys will know those 12 categories when I name off my predictions. And if you guys have checked out these other YouTubers' videos, you already know, so just a little refreshment. And how this is gonna play off, whoever gets one of their predictions right, they get a point. And if they don't get it right, yeah, they don't get a point. And the one YouTuber that gets the most points, they win the whole competition. Now, what the winner gets is that they will get a shout out on every loser's videos for a whole month, and they will speak highly of you, like you're a god or some shit. And the losers... This is the funny one right here, like this is so awesome. The losers have to upload one of their first videos they've ever made from like when they started off from YouTube, and they have to review one of the worst movies ever made in their opinion. You know, a part of me wants to win, but another part of me wants to lose, honestly. Because I'm not really a competitive person when it comes to categories like this, you know, where it requires shit talking. Yeah, it's not me. Oh, but wait, when it comes to the physical shit, that is when the beast gets unleashed. So without further ado, let's get on with my predictions. And just a quick reminder, this is like on the spot shit. I didn't really have time to come up with my predictions, honestly. Yeah, no pressure, right? Coming up in the best visual effects category, I predict that Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is gonna win that by a landslide. And guys, I deeply love Guardians of the Galaxy. I think it's my baby. It is my baby. But when it comes to realistic shit, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, these monkeys looked absolutely real. It was mind-blowing. Now, coming up for Best Music, Best Original Score, I have to say Hans Zimmer for Interstellar. Because really, out of all these movies that was nominated, Interstellar was the only movie that I've seen. So I have to say Hans Zimmer. And plus, this dude is a master at creating just music. Now, for the best original screenplay, I would have to say The Grand Budapest Hotel. Because Wes Anderson, man, this guy is awesome. Put his name on anything, I'm saying, yeah, this guy is gonna win. Now, for best adapted screenplay, I would have to say The Imitation Game. And honestly, guys, I've never seen The Imitation Game. Sorry about that, but this is my gut feeling. I'm just following my gut right here, so I don't care. Go ahead, stab me. Now, for the best cinematography, I would have to go with Birdman. And just a reminder, guys, this is on the spot shit, so I really have no reason why I'm saying Birdman's gonna win cinematography. I'm just gut feeling again. Now for the best animated film, this is my shit right here. As much as I love Big Hero 6, I love Baymax, I love the, you know, San Francisco and everything, I would have to say How to Train Your Dragon 2. In short, I just thought that How to Train Your Dragon 2 was better than Big Hero 6. Now for Best Director, I have to go with Alejandro González Iñárritu. I hope I said his name right, for Birdman. You know, just the thought of it being one shot like a theatrical play, that's mind-blowing to me. It's revolutionary to a certain degree. Now for Best Supporting Actress, I would have to say Patricia Arquette for Boyhood. Because she's popular right now, everybody's raving about her, so I'm like, okay, Patricia Arquette. Now for Best Supporting Actor, I would have to say J.K. Simmons for Whiplash. This guy plays J. Jonah Jameson. I want to see this guy win an Oscar. Now for Best Actress, I would have to go with Julianne Moore for Still Alice. As much as I want Rosamund Pike and Gone Girl to win, I just think that Julianne Moore is gonna win because everyone's like, ah, Julianne Moore and shit. And I was like, okay. Makes me sad, honestly, because I really love Rosamund Pike. That was like career defining for her, but you know, popularity contest in this academy. Now for Best Actor, I would have to say Eddie Redmayne for The Theory of Everything. Now when it comes to Best Actor, I look for someone who embodies a character. Like they aren't even themselves when they are on screen, which was why I was extremely pissed that Jake Gyllenhaal didn't get nominated for Best Actor. Holy shit. That pissed me off. But from what I saw in the trailers and what everyone's been saying, I'd have to say Eddie Redmayne as Stephen Hawking. It looks like he got that dude down. Now for the grand prize, the best picture, I'm gonna have to say Birdman. Because this is a close race when it comes to Boyhood and Birdman. I'm gonna explain to you right now. I've heard mixed things about Boyhood. Some people say I had no plot, it was boring. I was like, okay, that sucks, because some people said it was absolutely amazing. But then there's Birdman. I heard zero bad things about this movie, and I was like, okay, I'm going with Birdman on this one. And that is the end of my Oscar predictions, and I feel so bad because I haven't seen like most of these movies I have mentioned. And I'm sure all of you guys are gonna be like, you have no idea what you're talking about. And I have to admit, yeah, to a certain degree, I really don't. But this is a popularity contest. Just go off of that, you're good to go. But I want to know what your guys' predictions are. Who do you think is gonna win the Oscars this year? Whatever your predictions are, leave a comment below. And as always, there's a link for my Twitter and my Facebook in the description. Also, all those awesome YouTubers down below. Check out their videos. They're awesome. If you haven't, subscribe to them. They're really cool people. But in the meantime, I have to get going. Now let's see who wins this bad boy.